Right, so preparations are in order. So, hey there, everyone. Welcome back to my top corner. I'm Kisha Sakura. And I forgot to change my little avatar thing, so hold on. There you are. Put it back to default. There we go. And with that. And yeah, welcome back to my talk corner. I'm Kashasakura, and today we're going to continue on with our story with in Dawn Trail. And that's right, is currently in late November, and I still haven't finished it. So, without further ado, let's go and no, my chat. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? There we go. And let's go get this started, shall we? Where is um? Oh, up there. Alright, let's go talk to our group here. Half of us gotta go follow this techno bubble, while the other half's gonna stay here and defend. Oh, the obvious gap's gotta be for me. Alpha no. Clear my throat a bit. Got my water. Well, some of it. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone's ready. I will inform Brooklyn about that. There you all are! Ah, Lamberty. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We'll leave from the Zaktural Skygate. Well, let's go. Well, Skygate. Which is... Ah, there we go. And me. Ah, teleportation. I wonder what the 7.1 patch added. I'll probably know once we defeat the final boss. Alright, welcome on. Everyone here? Good. This is it, my friends. We'll go strike down Zoralja and secure peace for Tulional. We're passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Also means that they've been either the roving bands of robots have been going through the cowboy area, or they've been attacking them for some reason. I'll go with the former because then oh oh, it's even worse than I thought. Lance Guard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels in Turyolal. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We're passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, I guess our friend and I will know a few of the locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. And Aaron, Alize, and our friend here will come to meet to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone has finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. We can start with the Hashtwai. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Gameka should be able to tell us a few things. Ah! Ooh, squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. I wish I could fly. Northeast. Wait, I can teleport. I'm that lazy. And I should, I don't know, I've been really tired ever since I keep coming home from work. I don't really have time to actually do my dailies and doing all these quests and stuff. They're been piling up though. I've been ignoring them ever since late Stormblood, which is kind of bad actually. I shouldn't really ignore them because again they're piling up a little too much. There they are. I do love the aesthetics of the cowboy area. Oh, it's you two. And I'll welcome out as well. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Hashtwai? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating here holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on Chaushwasi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people here are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to the attraction zone. These naming conventions, I swear. I'll accompany Arenville. See you all in a while. Alright, so Lamont, where are we going? Ah. What about me? Just got teleported over there to the 8th, right? Yeah, but this close, you gotta spend 100 gil. 100 gil won't worth it. I'm a gillionaire. Damn adventurers and they're casually being gillionaires. Oh. I should check, Nope, none of my things need to be material yet. And all clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds to see what they can learn. Alright then, talk to the locals. The locals. Giant bubble of innovation. Oh, I can go inside. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. While Nick and the others are out investigating, and they confirmed that Neptune is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train are fine. But we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yoslani. What a mess. And just after we finished fixing the tracks. Interesting. Oh! Oh, hey! The mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. He appears to have been run through with a pole arm. I know a certain mercenary with a very sharp pole arm. Have you been okay? Ah, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, the traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. Steady hand! I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had a chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yaslani. But we haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well. Oh, Stydian. You heard about the spearman as well? That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gospel about me? Oh yeah, epic music. Talk of how I say the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Make nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Doroja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain in Shalani to keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Koana. Koana? Koana? Brother? Wait a second! You're the Vow of Resolve! I am, and you're Zikoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely! If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing! I'm the fastest gun in Shalani, after all, and he can attest to that. I'm glad to hear it. We'll leave Shalani in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. He's very eager. Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words there. Just do what comes naturally. Alright, I won't die. So the city knows. He's a true bro. Right then, it's time we head to the station and join the others. New station. Alright then. I'm on a sheep. FC. Nope, just me. Pistola. Next to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetzo were safe as well, at the very least. There were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of extremely high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zoroja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? If so happens, we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Zaktural Railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yuslani. When we went to recover the train, we had ourselves to look at the dome through a telescope. It was then we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and what is inside. But as you expect, the area is heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yaslani? Oklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back there are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yaslani. But when the big jumper stuck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming the fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. But how it sounds actually gave us some thought. Doroja wants me to prove that I'm father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolal. By charging it head on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching the base. What you need is something that will get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. We have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling to the at to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how we relieved you were the trains and you were just saying how relieved you were the trains in one piece, and now you wanted to turn into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? Sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and to put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fail, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Oh, that's a red flag. Don't say that. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? There's no changing her mind, is there? Let's promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Oh no. We'll keep your wife safe. We promise. We saw what happened. What happened in the first. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family run a business without her, much less a family. I'd be alive to say that the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least I'll go down as a legendary train. Look at the legendary train that saved Tural. That it will, but first we got the work to do, so she'll look the part. I don't know much about magic tech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are able to lend a hand, there's work that needs to be needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tulialalt and inform Kwana of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Also, the fact that that Grahatia potentially has infinite mana, but he will have to be like his old man version and literally connect himself with the tower to get that much. But at least he has that staff to get the as his connection. His arcane focus, if you will. Sorry about that. Microphone doesn't like to mute when I push it. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. We can't let the sacrifice be for nothing. Reality would be a healer. While I have no objections on the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zoral Ja will not strike Tulialalt in retaliation? I considered the possibility. But when my brother told me to come improve myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolo, and it will give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolo in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zoro-ja, at least until Tuliolo has shored up his defenses. Right, we'll charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time, Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliolo. If you believe this to be the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the rite of succession. Would you happen to know of you who would be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course! What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even when you all aboard to fend them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get just one good hit on the petroleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I've a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? We can ask Wukivu. A master carpenter of Okanu, huh? If they'd be willing, we'll be glad to have them. No, just as for me, just be sure not to forget their traditional greeting. But we need more than just a carpenter. We want this done in a timely fashion. We got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Perhaps the Zerber work can help. Zerber work will be perfect. We'll be hard pressed. Sorry, just cut something in my throat. All these like consonants and vowels just mashed together in some sort of word salad. God damn, this expansion has been heavy with that. We'll be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokoi, and I'm sure he'll be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokoi? I'll be damned. Well, we'll not want for strength with help with like that. Next, I would like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons that we can use? Let's install ballistas on the train. Big ones. Ballistas, huh? While they'll be powerful, it seems that it'll take too long to reload between shots. There's some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons like aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for his defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adapted to a train. While I did not conceive them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Photogene can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to aether. To power the cannon, we will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over at the Springs can help with that. Then if you could leave the crystals as smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shinza is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think I'll be set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her a proper farewell she deserves. I'm putting all these bells and whistles on a train for it to explode. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from our friends back in Yuktural. I'll leave the material in your care. I think I saw Shinza over in the southeast. And just be 1 minute, I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Let's see if we can get this done. Hello, hello. Nope. Right? Oh? Where are you? Oh, there you are. There should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Etheric cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductor metal. Also, I'll take care of it. Not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can't leave you that. Great! You're friends with Yati, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get the crystals you're after, it's her. Oh, hello. How did I miss you? Southeast. Oh, I'm going southwest though. There's a wild gorilla on the loose? Lightning Aether. Got a job for you. Oh, what brings you around these parts? The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before. But what was that? What was that about? Oh, now I remember. Siru or Nalas? You can find them to the south of town. They actively ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you have to go after the oldest, toughest analysis. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find something to hunt. Look forward to seeing why Aaron thinks so highly of you. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, that's all. Targle! I have to do it. Pet the pupper. Pet the good boy. Keep petting the good boy. Alright, let's see. Time to go over here and fight something that apparently eats fire crystals. Oh, those golem things. Okay. Bye, Torgo. There's quite a lot of fire and wildlife in these parts. We'll think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, not often you can see the bigger, dominating sort. But that's what you need. What you have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat. That's still to draw out the leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watching nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Alright then. Chocobo healer, go. Also, not these golems. Besides, I should pray perhaps with better luck to south. Oh, that's a giant cerulean pit. Avoiding you. There you are. Nope. There you are. Done and done. Amazing! You dealt with those beasts in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza. I'll see one night that he gets it. Here you go. These fire crystals are for the train. Are for the train, aren't they? Heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such length to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of another ship, yeah. Anyway, I'll be back on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Woklamat heading for the station. Let's see, Ether currents. Ah. Don't need to do the quest. Jeez, yeah, I'm really far behind on my Aether Currents. East. Go, Mountain Dew Bird, go! It shows I'm so used to the speeds in the other maps and also flying in general because of the fact that how slow base walking speed is without any. Leave me alone. Oh, I wouldn't fight any cactuses. Shazza told me that you got the crystals for him. Good work. I just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in the moment who answers the call. I'll be in readiness for when they arrive. Damn it! I'm idle for a moment, and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Erenvel. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about the time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. And we shall wait. Come on, load faster. Oh, hello. Now they begin work on the train. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tulio, I've been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valkoana, I left at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of a mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gerfurler does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's go to it, my friends. And there she goes. Yes, let's get to it. Time to do a montage. Oh, jeez. That's probably the ether cannons. What are those torches? Oh, the rods to divert the lightning. Working on all hours of the day. Alright, everyone! That'll do it! You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish the mounting of the armor and cannons. And have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Here, we love Terrell. We love you, Waklamat. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. The vow of resolve. Thanks again for all your help. We wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. There. Create occurrence. One. I just need to do the 4 quests on this map, I believe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. And southeast. From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now will be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise. Finished at last!
Oh, the war train.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
So close to say the Dawn Trailblazer.
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
It's a shame we had to blow her up.
she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We're ready for war.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
Again, big red flag.
I won't let you down.
Please stay alive.
All aboard!
That's it. Alright, that gave me a Back to the Future vibes.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert.
Instance?
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Pew pew. And the two melee fighters are the cannons. Oh, there goes our lightning shields.
Oh dear.
Alizé! No! Ooh, that's a close one. Welcome.
Aaronville, I need you to take over for me.
Aaronville? He's like, what? She's literally deflecting bullets with her axe. Oh, there goes that.
End of the line, everyone!
Please stay alive. that as a mount. We'll see at that point to cue in the Thomas the Tank Engine theme. Hey, Toasty! Do 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 do.
That was too close. Still alive, Aaronville?
Mostly.
He's still alive! Yay! Good. Red flag on disappeared. Dungeon time? Dungeon time?
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Well, how about her though? She's not a fighter. See with Aaronville. Okay, never mind. She's joining. Okay, never mind. Red flag slowly coming back. Woohoo! Dungeon time! Okay, please don't die. Aaronville, please don't die. Enter part of NPCs. Okay, so our only healer. Again, I'm sorry, Alize, but I want to give Cryo some more screen time because the past expansions though have not given her screen time at all. Got to have you aboard, Graha, and oh yeah, she could also be a DPS if I was a tank. And with that in mind, boop. Alright, so dungeon time. So if I'm silent though, I'm that means a constraint. So I apologize if I'm not talking, if I won't talk much during this time. Ooh, love the music. Oh, hello. Ooh, this music. I love it. Sulkin, you absolute monster. Hold on. Damn it. Ooh, you guys are... Also, I keep forgetting the NPCs don't do AoE attacks, which is a shame. Come on. Oh, you're just full of blood, aren't you? Hello. There we go. I didn't learn I could save that rather than just using it immediately. But to be fair, I see something shiny and I immediately want to use it. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, that's from Cryo. Right, first boss. Woo! Okay. Come on. Gather up, gather up. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Hmm? No. Come on. Die. There we go. Ooh. Come on, let me have them. Hello. Hello, boys. Ooh, nope. Come on. There we go. Thank you, Wicklamat. Whoop, nope. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Alright, that's a lot of bikes. Now, first boss. Beware the wing blade. Okay, I'm gonna go follow Cryo. Oh. Whoops. Reinforcements? Oh, hell no. Ah! Ow. That hurts. Where are you? Come back here, you. There we go. This way. Ah! Ow. Nope. Nope. Okay. What? There we go. Ooh. Oop. Nope. Oh, come on, get out up here, the tank. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. How are you doing, Toasty? If you're still there. Alright, time to enter the pyramid. Okay. Hello. Mine. Come on. Make everything extra flashy. Come on. Oop, nope. Come on. There is. I've been using that one. Deeper and deeper. Oh, hello. Ah. Just like the ones in Alexander. Nope. Alright then, so next boss time? No. Yes! Healing. The boss. Come on, there we go. There we go. What you doing? What you doing? Ah! Ow! Oh, you are a giant. You are a giant asshole. That's what you are. Damn it. How about... Nope. 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 And this guy's just full of dicks. Ow. Woo! Take that, you giant dick! Ah! I'm doing okay, Toasty, and you know, on working in retail and all that. I almost having no time doing anything like this. Also, I want to make this very clear on stream. I have fully migrated from Twitter to Blue Sky now, so I still have a Twitter account, but any announcements for Twitch, make now only on Blue Sky. Defending, and yeah, that is a lot of orange on the ground. I haven't experienced a mechanic like that ever since what's that one boss? The one wind lady. I can forget her name. She's one of the 4 generals in Gomez's army. I'm blanking her name. Okay, this will bother me. Oh, hello. What's her? Poparicia. There we go. Yeah, I've seen a mechanic like that ever since her. Damn it. Was there? Oh, hello. Come on. Damn it! Messed up. Yeah, I should have really messed up when doing the awakening combo. Oh, hello. Now deep red. Ah! Into the circle, Wakamat. Wakamat. Damn. Almost there. There we go. Stay in the center. I hope our two non-combatants are okay. Casting. Mm-hmm. There you are. No. Look, Lamont. There's one you missed. That's another thing about NPCs. They tend to miss on aggroing all the enemies. Actually, more important was like that one. Now you know it's that one. Look, Lamont. Come on. There we go. That took longer than it should be. Watch, the twist is gonna be in that Zorol just not even here. Yep, he's not even here. Well, Commander. Which in Outrider, Xander the Snake Skinner. Looks familiar, kind of. In honor with our lives. Looks really familiar. Come on. Oops. Wrong button. No, you don't. Woo! What is that? Oh, okay. Avoiding that at all costs. Okay. Okay, this is too easy. He's dying too fast. That was too easy. That was too easy. No. No. That's too easy. Look at that. See? We just straight to destroy our enemies. Oh, hello. What is this? Oh. He swipes in that. We'll go here. Ah! Ow! That hurts. What? Ah, it's all over. God. Ah! I didn't want to do that. Oop, nope. Nope. Stupid reviving tech. All the contact clues I've been getting though, so those souls they steal, they make this revive. It's like, why? But again, he's not done. He still needs to revive himself. Pull the serpent. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We'll go over here. Yeah, the thing that killed me was, yeah, this one. Okay, that is bullshit. Ow. Alright, I'm just gonna follow the, I should really follow the NPCs. They actually know where to stand. Ow. I have 2 Vuln stacks. That shouldn't be. That right here. Oh. Ah! Woo! Yeah, that's the thing. They should give Trust the ability to res you. Because of trust, and one, this could be the default res you. Also a tip: always follow your PCs. They know where to stand. That's why that's why I'm always adamant on like doing trust first for dungeons. You know, me to play safe, so you know the mechanics, and then you do it with your friends. Unless you know you trust your friends. And from there, I know you do it with randos if you're so inclined. Deposit bow. I don't even. See what that soul nonsense he was talking about.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani, and yet it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yasulani, can it?
Heritage found? Zaktural. This came from there. I was prepared for something strange, but this... it's like another world. I don't understand. Yay! And with that in mind, well actually no, I'm not ending the stream. I have some nature calls, so I'll be right back. And I am back! Woo! Okay. We've entered another world. A world of lightning damage. Perpetual lightning damage! Okay, this is basically another version of the Thunder Plains. And they had the Thunder Plains over in Eden. So, with that in mind, Annabelle, this was your home. Tell us all about it, buddy. The Land of Levin. Like that. It doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. The material is not something we use in Tural. It's closer to what we saw at the gate of the Golden City. Or those mechanical soldiers. It's a massive structure. It couldn't possibly have been built in so short of a time. Then I'm inclined to assume they've been transported to another location. Or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We'll need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. Yeah, like how that guy said on all the souls he wasted. Like, what does that even imply? So that I believe they said solution 9. So basically, is this the 9th shard? And did the Zorolja conquer the 9th shard? The more questions get answered, the more the more questions get answered, the more questions arose up. I don't think I said that right. Just me then. Okay. Oh, she went somewhere else. I just go. Oh wait, hold on. Northwest. Over here. There you are. Land of Living. I wonder what Ramu would say on knowing about this. West. That way. So I assume like near the wall. Levin horse! Oh, hello. Into an aetherite. Esselani Station. Alright, where's Alize? Is she down there? Girl, what the hell are you down there? Yeah, she down there. Ow. I mean, the train's not there, so you go take the obvious bridge over to the next cliff. No, go down here. Yeah, I'm sorry, Toasty, but the aetherite, the aether currents though on the lack of aether currents won't allow me to fly. Flightless birds. That looks like a train station, doesn't it? Yeah, I was just there. That must be a Yessalani station, where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go investigate. Yeah, I was just there. I'll teleport right there now. For a measly 100 gil. Here's where I was supposed to enter. I entered the other way around. I'm pretty sure this is the Yasolani station. But the state of it, I swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. Oh, don't tell me some sort of time BS happened. The building is a rotten husk. It has been many years since anyone lived here. Tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended for a long while. Ah, just the horror thought of like a barrier happening, and the barrier you're in is distorted from time to put the barrier you can see from outside is like near frozen. The mere thought of like you dying of old age while your friends and family are the same age as you left. The magnificence and horrors of time. Well, time magic, time control, and time manipulation, time travel. The magnificence and horror. You find a train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest that it has been used in years. Looks like time shenanigans is afoot. Finished booking around, have you? Let's gather everyone. Then, now, I want you to all take a look at this. It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms that this is indeed Zoral Ja's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? Oh, everything's old. Well, evidence suggests this is Yasolani Station. I have no doubt we're in Yasolani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash. I didn't know better. I see time flows differently here. Is such a thing even possible? We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, but in others, wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace to each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But this is Yasolani. Then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all of this talk of reflections and dimensions, but everyone says this is Yasolani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Aaronville! Yes, it's a short distance on to the northwest. Let's enter next, then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. I be assistance. It's still functioning? It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Bzz. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Bzz. Confirm. Bzz. Confirm. Bzz. Bzz. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. Ah, time shenanigans. I have to go down. Yep, go down. Going down, down to the winning around. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I wish I could pet you. You're also a good dog. Good doggo. It's a good friggin' a sugar gun comet. I can't pull it. No, northwest. Okay. Look there! The lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. Does that suggest there's some manner of lightning rod? Let's go and take a closer look. I'm a jellyfish. Squish, squish. I don't know what you are, but I'm voting you. Zap. The materials appear to be the same as that used as in mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings, rather reminiscent of arcane runes. These, I expect, they're not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Ishtola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. It's overall, I think more than likely, Zorolja will be the final boss of this, of 7.0. I can pet you, but I can't. I want to pet you because you're a good dog. Still no northwest, so. Oh, another village. What in the world? Yeah, Zorolja is a giant D-bag. Hey, look, another one of those soldiers. Welcome home, I guess.
Home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Okay, Edward, take your time.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Ah, someone we can talk to. You're not mechanical. Who are you?
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolcha has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolcha?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria. I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason? If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps
A king of resolve.
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Fixed her hair, so that's the green with this. I mean, as right now in the cutscene, though, her green highlights aren't disappearing.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Of course, the current relationship is not of equal status.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
And damn other people in the process.
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, People from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first.
It always goes back to the Crystal Tower.
Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides,
I really hope time shenanigans is not.
You're right.
I really hope time shenanigans is not a part of this.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tuliolol?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful! If you would follow me.
I think there'll be trouble if Zorolja hears of this.
Is that concern or suspicion? If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid? I jest, of course, but you do strike me as the most capable here.
It's also been stated in lore as to why the Warrior of Light is so powerful. I mean, currently though he has he's been enjoying 8th Umbral Calamity, well 7th. I think I believe he's like on at least 7 to 8 times rejoined with his other shards. So, and because the fact that he combined with the good boy Ardbert, he joined himself with his shard from the first. So he's at with that with at least that his soul and etheric and density, he's more stronger than most adventurers. But you know, on skill, technology, and magic can reach and bridge the gap. Oh no, on the Toasty, time shenanigans in the right way is very fun and whimsical. Like take Back to the Future for example. But the thing is though, it's like a mirror or another side of the coin. Like time shenanigans is just as it's just as whimsical, or it's also just as horrifying. A good example of it of time shenanigans being horrifying, will be I forgot what this movie is called, but the whole point of it though is that it's a horror movie where apparently at the very center of this cave system was the fountain of youth, and apparently the fountain of youth is so powerful it caused ripples of barriers to cause time to slow down. The more you get, the closer and closer you get to the fountain of youth, and that plot was discovered within deep in the movie. And the point is though is that the initial barrier that led them into the cave is there's this time dissonance where inside the barrier, like a mere minutes will pass, but outside the barrier, months will pass. So the whole horrifying thing of it is that you will experience like only like an hour has passed, but overall like 100 years has passed outside within an hour. So like the fact that you remain the same while your family and friends have aged to near dust. And that's what I thought happened here, where the barrier. I initially thought the barrier happened, and inside the barrier, is like yeah, and I'm not too familiar with those you listed, but I guess it's kind of like that. So my initial thought was like when the barrier happened here around Yasolani, is that I thought everything inside the barrier was increased time dilation to where like it was only like I want to say an hour outside the barrier, but inside the barrier it could be like like 1 to 100, so it could be like 100 times time. So it could be like like hundreds of years, while outside has only been like a day. That kind of thing. That's why I was so worried. Why everything is so aged up. And so I'm also worried about the fact that both Wokelabot's maid and Randall's mom might already be dead because of the fact that how many years have passed inside the barrier, if my theory is correct. But let's find this out, shall we? Alize. I think it goes without saying, we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Anyway, you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere, proclaiming herself as queen is suspicious. Speaking of non-combatants, I hope that the one guy's wife made it back safe. Well, having established that we should be wary, we should go use some more information. Let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Sphene as well. Indeed. West. This way? No, go away! This thing go away. Yeah. West. Oh, hello. Hello, Fantastical City. I trust you have similar farming facilities in Toral. They're completely different from ours, but I got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Turali have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. But follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. Okay. Interesting. Bloop bloop, I'm a jellyfish. Southeast. This way. I passed it already. I'm guessing it's probably up there. Oh, hey! People! I'm not aged up. Are you? Nope, they're normal people. Huh. Alright, what's going on here? Oh. No. Go through it proper. So what's going on here then? Southwest. Yeah, the Judgment Mountain is very fun. I'm actually surprised at how it worked out.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
People.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
And they have those things on their heads. Oh no.
The Queen has come!
Right, so my red flag about the time shenanigans is still there.
You look well, Paquine. And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as Queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Namachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolo's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamat and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young. Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kavkiwa?
Kavkiwa?
Is my theory true?
I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
You know my mother?
Oh no, sad music is playing.
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
The guards show up in the nick of time.
Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
We have a lot of pieces here, but we have no way to actually put them in the right order.
You needn't push yourself, Popone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years?!
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
And there goes my red flag. Time shenanigans. The horrifying time shenanigans.
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
You ass.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence.
Because the fact that the link between the two crystal towers is why the source and the first are now synced up in time. So I'm guessing this portal, this dome, is doing the same for the source and the shard, which I'm dubbing the ninth shard. Well, the ninth reflection.
Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
I knew it! See? I was right! I mean, this is a piece of another reflection.
I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the source's temporal flow.
Yep. Now they're synced up on in the same temporal flow. Just like how the Crystal Tower is syncing up the sources on the flow, the first
Certain
flow.
of anything. We need more information. Sphene, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Oh, let's get a little something slithered on my shoulder.
See what we can see
Hello,
in
Edward.
Alexandria, then.
Yo, yo. What it do? I'm eating toast. Because I felt like if I took the time to actually cook meat, it would take me a little while longer. It already took me long enough as it is because my toaster decided not to toast properly.
No, Toasty! Close your eyes! He's eating toast!
Oh, yeah, the one time Toasty's gonna say not to eat something. Literally, Toasty's entire existence at solving problems has always been eat it. And then it's just like, don't eat me. It's like, you can't have it both ways, Toasty. It's one or the other. That's the sound of me drinking, or popping open a can of zero sugar ghost sour pink lemonade. It's actually pretty good.
The use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural
That's not a sponsor,
innovations.
but if they want to sponsor Kenshin, that'd be dope.
I would join you as well.
Almost
Ma'am,
kicked my dog in the mouth.
you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no
Jared
trouble at
once
all.
fucked an alien
And
until
I
it starved
promise
to
not to
death.
cause any manner of distraction.
Yeah, Toasty, my buddy Sushi was actually the one that got us to try Ghost before when we used to do
But do be careful.
IRL D&D. So my brother saw the pink lemonade one. He's like, ooh, and he grabbed it. And he's like, it's zero sugar, Ed. And I'm just like, hand me one or
Now
two.
then, if you
Well, I
two
guess
would
about
follow
two,
me,
but
we can
I was gonna say
talk.
10 for some reason, and I'm not sure why. That would be facetious. Is that a purple pipe in the back?
I can't say that I trust her yet,
Mhm.
but I trust that her
The cat
affection
lady
for
hath
these people
returned.
is genuine. And that's enough for me.
Meow. Somebody please figure out how to modify this game and then replace all of her lines with cat noises. And replace any line that refers to her as being my arch nemesis, Kitty Rob. Ugh. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Somebody mod Resident Evil 5 and replace all of Albert Wesker's noises with meows. And also all references to Albert Wesker being my arch nemesis, Kitty Rob.
So, how about our dating session we had yesterday? Where you want me to continue, or you want to continue with that little bombshell?
Oh. Yeah, it's really short. It's just I'm mad at my mom because she can't find my dog's sweater. And it's cold when I walk my dog, and I'm like, she needs her sweater. And I'm like, I asked my mom, I'm like, where's her sweater at? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, why do you keep losing everything nowadays? Like, what is going on with you? She's like, I don't lose everything. It was over there, and now it's not. I'm like, that's the definition of lost. And then she ended up throwing me this like little like doggy T-shirt, and I'm like, that's not what I asked for. I asked for the sweater. She's like, well, I don't know where the sweater's at. I think the dog's chewed it up. I went, I think your dog chewed it up, and you're just shifting blame so nobody jumps on your dog as being the blame. She's like, meh. She didn't do that noise, but
You peer into the
I'm pretty
void.
sure
The
somebody
void
did an
peers.
American Dad and she was watching it. Though.
You peer into the void. The void peers into you.
This is actually the inside of an Ethernet cable. I'm sure none of you watching right now know what an Ethernet cable is. An Ethernet cable is what we used to use to connect to the internet before everything had Bluetooth. Or wireless
Edward,
Wi-Fi.
in the modern age, which is in this day and age, we still use Ethernet cables. Kenshin, shut up a little. I'm trying to feel old. I mean, Edward, it's easy to feel old. Just mention floppy disk.
No, I don't even have to do that. I found a YouTube channel that plays old Fox Kids television in like their own specialized blocks. So they'll like they'll make one with a theme, and then they'll add episodes that kind of revolve around that theme. So I've been watching like Christmas themed The Tick, and like Thanksgiving based like Life with Louie. I don't think anybody remembers Life with Louie. I say that name and everybody's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, why am I the only one that remembers? It can't be that I made it up, and I didn't. It's literally a cartoon show based on the life of the comedian Louis Anderson, which nobody remembers for some reason, even though he was the fucking host of Family Feud for like several years.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of this one group. I don't know if they did it on Twitch or some other or they made their own website. But what it is though is that they had a TV like on showcasing of old shows that were on the old Toonami run. So and they presented it like the old Toonami, before Toonami came back. And so they're showcasing like on Tom 1 and Tom 2, showcasing shows like Outlaw Star and Dragon Ball and of course Cowboy Bebop. Early shows they showed on Toonami back then when Toonami was the show to watch anime, because it was. The reason why Toonami was good was because the fact that it was a block on Cartoon Network that showed all these animes before the electro renaissance of the internet, where it became more available for everyone. Because back then we had to deal with like slow as dial-up.
Yeah.
Now we have all these.
Did they also have commercials? Because this guy actually takes commercials from like that era and puts them in, and I'm sitting there, and sometimes I come across one and I was like, I remember Bop It, and it's just like everybody's looking at me like I'm nuts. It's like, what? I remember this commercial. Leave me alone.
Not so sure, but I'm not for sure they had those in between breaks where they showed Tom doing something, including Tom on reviewing on a game.
Like Final Fantasy X, which was actually how I found out about Final Fantasy X, was through Dom.
And I kind of feel bad for modern Toonami if it's still running, only because the fact that anime and video games have been more easily received because of the internet. Which, again, it's also if you notice, like TV in general has been dying slowly but surely, which is why apps like Paramount Plus, Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, etc., have been very, 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 very popular.
I just looked down and saw, wow, I use an Ethernet cable. Toasty, I don't know your life. I also use an Ethernet cable, but mine is old and like very long, and it runs from within my room all the way to the Wi-Fi, like in the den, which is all the way in the back of my house. Everybody just steps on the cord at all hours of the day.
I use this one thing that's called a power line adapter, where what it is that you put these plugs on in two places in your house. In my house is like one is next to my actual Wi-Fi router, and the other one is in my room. And so what that does is that is you connect the Ethernet cable to from the router to the one adapter, and from the other adapter to my computer, and the rest is bridged in the power lines of your own house. It still works to this day. In fact, I'm streaming using that setup because it counts as being as a hardwired rather than using Wi-Fi. Because I learned the hard way that streaming using Wi-Fi is like very, very bad.
I don't know. Maybe it might work then. Because I was gonna say, if it's just straight up just like wireless transmission, it's not gonna work because fucking my room, the walls in my room appear to be a dead zone, and it's making me wonder if I have some type of like
lead
paint or something in my fucking walls.
Well, your house and particularly your neighborhood and the surrounding houses in your neighborhood tend to be like, you know, built in the mid to late 80s.
Even earlier than that.
But yeah, like
my
I
grandparents got here in like the 50s and 60s, so this house has been there for at least since then.
Are you talking about just the signal in general, or like a power line adapter won't help you in that endeavor as well?
Shush. What are you guys barking at? Shut up. Wait. Repeat the question. Sorry.
Like I just saying that your room being a dead zone because of the fact that you can't easily receive on a Wi-Fi signal, or are you also saying like that a power line adapter won't help you in that endeavor as well?
I'm saying I don't know the science behind the power line adapter, because when you said it, I thought you were immediately gonna go in like a thing where it's just like, yeah, it's just Wi-Fi, and it's like,
it's not. It's not. Basically, what it is, though, it transfers the signal from the Ethernet cable into the adapter, into your own house's power lines, to the other adapter, and back into an Ethernet cable. So it treats your own house's power lines as an in-wall Ethernet cable.
Power line adapter company, give us money. This was all a clever to get sponsored. Give us money.
I wish.
Spleen, give us money, please. Cat mommy, you're fine. You just stay over there and be cat lady.
Allow me to introduce you to seriously, this entire expansion has a bunch of vowels and consonant word salads that from made up names. I swear. Like, allow me to introduce you to Mahuswa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge that she has shared with the other farmers is allowed this place to flourish.
Why does she look like she wants to kill her?
Queen's Fiend, to what do I owe all this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more about of Alexandria, so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of ghosts would be hosts will be to deny them to look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on the things here. You know me too well, Maswa. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare, and perhaps pepper them with a few questions. Though I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. It would appear we have our permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go ahead. I'll keep Sphinx company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not suspicious that type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together. Wouldn't you say? A fair point, but be sure to not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Wicklamat's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken to the other farmhands. Okay. This is weird. Like, we're here to kill your king, but now we're just talking about farming stuff.
Wait, is it gonna actually? No. Wait.
What's
We're
up?
gonna actually play football on this?
Football? What?
Oh, apparently, Prime Video has its own Twitch chat, and they're playing. Thursday night football. I feel weird. I'm so used to that just being on the TV. Ugh. What a weird time to be alive. Especially considering I'm old enough to remember the advent of everybody being able to use going from basically almost nobody having the internet in there to being everybody has the internet on their phone.
It's also the same with like everyone's all like you know, have the basis of like having a home phone, having a phone in each room, having phones with the answer machines when you're not there. Now with the renaissance of like everyone having a cell phone now.
Apparently Toasty will know all about that because apparently Toasty's a bajillion. And always hard connected. Ugh, my body just...
Oh, it says to be hard connected. Hard connected. Oh, and a familiar face. I gather this is your first time on site then. Well, this here is the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground. Much more spacious and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electro complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there to find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, but I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do.
Hold on, this motherfucker's name has literally 2 H's at the beginning of it. Somebody beat this man, please.
See?
No.
Told you.
That back. Beat that man's family. They thought it was a good idea.
I mean, to be fair, there are...
Why am I so mad about this? Fuck. That's annoying.
I mean, you want to also beat someone up, though, by naming their kids on a Skibidi toilet? They tell you your visitors are from beyond the barrier. That's true? It is true. So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. That I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. I have set aside, and you have to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here are the Yupie's Halo, which produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending to animals is an absolute joy. I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job's a job. Well, I need to get back to it. Nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. Yeah, I believe these are dodos. They're just extremely fat birds.
Curse you, fat finger!
Damn, boy, he's the bird. Is the dick.
Now I'm gonna be harangued off of Twitch.
And look,
Twitch is gonna be like, you put the word dick in that. That gorilla's heading to New Vegas. Oh wait, no, those are some type of additional pylons.
But
I remember this area in Monster Hunter.
But Edward, there's one gorilla on the loose.
God damn it.
Ook ook.
That's actually pretty cool, though. I really wish Minecraft had a mod that allowed you to summon a gorilla to carry you around.
I mean,
it's a stupid want, but I really just wanted a blocky gorilla to carry me up walls and stuff.
I mean, is there a way to tame a gorilla in say in like a more creatures mod or something?
Yeah, but they don't have the ability to like ride them. They usually just
that
hang out in
sucks.
your area. I
mean, you can
fight mobs.
You can ride a freaking polar bear and a unicorn. Well, how come you can't ride a gorilla?
That's a different mod.
Oh.
That polar bear unicorn mod is a specific mod. Like it's literally they're two things in one mod. The unfortunateness of it all is that apparently we got the version where you can't ride the polar bears, which pisses me off because I'm sitting on top of
so is that why you died twice?
Yeah, I'm gonna tame this bear.
Was that why you died twice? Is that why you died twice to try to tame that polar bear in our playthrough?
Yes. Because apparently the version we had does not have the polar bear tameable, so it just killed me. Wait, did I die twice?
I thought you died twice.
Maybe. Maybe it's our furry doll that was delivered in the mail.
Everything is surprisingly normal.
No, it's not. Labels are overrated at this point in my... I was gonna say career, but I mean... What career?
Our little tour, Lamati. What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name, and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we no need for titles and formalities.
No, Toasty. It's just I have the curse of anti-technology. Because my brother had 2 to 3 times as many mods on his computer as I did. And his computer has been running a lot longer than mine. Then again, I've also had that computer for like 5 years. And I'm surprised it didn't go down before that. Although the newer one is only about 2 or 3 years old, so I don't know why that one went to handbasket.
He has the same curse as Harry Dresden, where technology does not agree with him. Which is why apparently it was stated in the first book I listened to for the Dresden Files. Even though his office is on like the 17th floor, he still takes the stairs. Because of how much bad luck he has with technology.
Yes, Harry Dresden and the Sorcerer's Stone. Quite the couple. Edward is dumb. His brain is something.
Oh yes, the Harry Dresden books where he goes to school, and unlike the Harry Potter books, which are known as the Potter Files, where he goes around being a wizard in Chicago and doing odd jobs.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you said the Powder Files, and I was like, the fuck does that mean?
Yes, the Powder Files.
Oh. Edward.exe has stopped working. Especially at the point where it said Dex for some fucking reason.
I don't know what application we dealt with, but I'm related to...
My brain literally was like, you can't remember what you're talking about. They're all playing D&D.
You can take care of it if you like. That's pretty sweet to offer, but it's too dangerous. It's no trouble for the vow resolve until Yolal. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, want to help. Simple as that. and he's stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us that long. Then very well, I can accept, but please take care. Go in faster for if you and I search for lightning charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. Let us go. This is all surreal. We went into this sphere to get revenge for the invasion, but apparently the invading army is like the invading nation is like apparently good. Only their king is corrupt and they're trying to take over.
With the advent of pretty much everybody knowing what anime is, why hasn't there been at any point in time somebody referring to Master Splinter as Hamtaro Yoshi? His name is Hamato Yoshi, but he's a rat. Where is my Hamtaro reference, damn it? Where is it? Swear to me.
Swear to me.
Swear to me. Where's my phone? That's not my phone, that's a toy pretzel thing. Where's my phone down? Leave it out in the kitchen.
No, in fact, roll me a medicine check. I nearly rolled the chicken nugget.
Alright, roll. I just remembered the fucking Jimmy Neutron thing where they rolled the fucking, where they're playing a game with 2d6s and they rolled. He's like, I got a 1. He's like, how'd you get a 1? You're rolling 2 die, and it's like one of them was the popcorn. It's like, whoa. Fucking last week, what were we watching? We went over to Ogie's house to watch movies, and I forget what we were watching.
We're watching on Furiosa.
No. That was the week before. Like literally last week, like Saturday. Like you know how we had Fallout on Saturday?
Oh right.
Yeah. Sunday we went over there, and we watched that movie Long Legs that came out, the horror movie Long Legs, and I ended up falling asleep through part of it, not because it was boring, but just because I have a tendency to, like, if I get really comfortable, I just kind of doze off, especially later on at night because I'm fucking ancient now.
I'm
and so
old.
Because I'm so old and so tired. But yeah, so I woke back up and the movie was like, I think I had like 15 minutes left and we watched it, and I looked over at Roy and I was like, Roy, I fell asleep, I don't know what happened. And he's like, I don't know what happened, and I watched the whole damn thing. And then it was just like, oh, well, we've still got some time. You guys want to watch like YouTube videos or something? And then as he was looking through as he was kind of like scrolling through the movies, fucking Jimmy Neutron popped up, and he's like, let's watch Jimmy Neutron. So we watched the entirety of the original Jimmy Neutron movie.
But the movie, or you said the movie, right?
Yeah, the movie.
Oh yeah, where Jimmy had like shorts and Cindy had a button up pink shirt, and she also had a ponytail instead of a twin tails.
No, you have that backwards.
Oh,
twin tails.
Okay. Oh no! I actually
In the series, she has a ponytail.
I actually liked her. I actually liked her look though when she had that pink button up.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they went with the. I mean, I would say it's kind of weird, but because the whole thing is like their town is Retroville. It's meant to be like a throwback to like the classic America. So the idea of her wearing like the button up and the shorter slacks kind of makes sense. Because I feel like that's closer to like almost It's like 80s teen.
Yeah, but in the series
Yeah.
though, she's wearing like
Maybe it's more
a sleeveless
fucking
a sleeveless blouse, some khaki.
Yeah, which to me makes no sense because that's like a more modern outfit.
And all Jimmy did though was like that he instead of wearing shorts, he has pants.
His game jeans. Yeah.
Which in the very first
You see
episode
what
of the series,
was-
he made all of his jeans sentient.
Yeah. But you see what happened was during just before the movie, he went, "Boy, it sure is hot and almost summer." And then he looked at his jeans and then used a laser to cut the jeans into shorts. And he was like, "Ah, much better, Goddard."
And then he went out there with his friends, and freaking like Carl's going like, ooh wee, that means it's summer now. It's all summer now. I guess it's finally summer now. And then Dewey goes like, don't damn Carl. Ooh, the breeze to my legs. The God blast.
I was hoping you'd do a King of the Hill reference. I was kind of hoping you were gonna say that Carl was like, ooh, make me.
Oh shit! I should make Carl Bill. I should make Carl Bill because of the freaking. I made Carl Hank. Because I said Carl was all like, oh, I guess it's officially summer now. Like, how are you feeling, Jim? Yeah, but I should make Carl Bill instead.
No, I
Hello?
I like how we just both stopped talking.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you got cut out for a minute there.
No, I stopped because you had started talking, and then you stopped because I was talking, which is dead air for like several minutes.
The curse of Discord.
I can't remember what Khan's line was, but I think he was the one that wanted the crop top thing.
Yeah, he wanted the half shirt.
Oh, Jimmy, cut me. That's more like fucking Miss Fowl. God damn it. That's horrifying. Miss Fowl is not gonna sit there and be like, Jimmy, cut me.
No, but get that image out of my mind, damn it.
It's too late, Kenshin. It's already in there. It's been incepted. It's been incepted to university, like myself. Except that never happened, because it was all an inception. That I myself performed. Oh man, I can't wait till all the quote end quote Isekai Edwards meet, because it's gonna be two from the present, like our time, and then there's just gonna be a samurai, and it's just like, what? It's like, yeah, we don't come from a medieval world, we come from a future world. You guys come from a future world? Yeah, don't you? No! It's just like, oh, cat mode. Okay. Okay, I'm beginning to think that's why Toasty said I'm a fur.
What cat? Something cat bug?
No, because I keep calling her. Because I keep calling the cat lady and this cat mama. Whatever you say. It's just me as like an out of shape.
Wait, hold on.
Johnny
You have not. You have not actually seen her before or know her of her character, but you just see a giant muscly on a Catwoman with a giant axe, and immediately go cat mama.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say something else, but I'm pretty sure I promised Toasty that I wasn't gonna say it anymore. So, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even remember what it was. Toasty got lucky. And Toasty has a love of jorts, apparently. And wants popcorn. Go eat popcorn, Toasty. You're a bajillion years old. I'm sure you have access to popcorn. I am not saying that facial thing. That is, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be like that time... I'm gonna be like that time Stan Lee came onto like a YouTube video because people thought he was being held captive, and he's like, "Don't worry, super friends, I am perfectly fine." And then it's just like his lawyer was like, Stan, you should plug the thing. And he's like, I'm not gonna do that. And then the video ended.
Don't worry, Double D. I'll help him pack.
Don't worry, Double D. I'll sign all of the checks in my name. Yes, one of your main interests is Fallout, but when was the last time you streamed any Fallout-related content, Kenshin?
Before my vacation. I mean, I want to go back to it once I finish on Dawn Trail.
What's happening
My
over
Discord
there?
sucks. What the fuck is happening?
It's nearly time.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs. Oh my god, you can grind meat on it. Oh no, I just my brain. No.
You're looking at our abs, weren't you?
I'm glad.
Yes, but the worst part was the word association with the word meat, because then my brain was like, you can grind your meat against it. It's like, brain, please. That guy has one of those brain slugs from Futurama on his head, but it's like more futuristic. It's from Futurama, which is
Queen
the sequel
Sphinx come to see
to
you.
Futurama. And also Futurama Dog Days. These people just have like GLaDOSes attached to their head.
We're here, Namika. Everything is.
See,
going
Toasty, this is why I'm worried about it. This is why I should be worried about adding anyone to Discord. Not that spleen, Queen Spleen.
What's the matter, dear?
Queen Spleen, please. I am touching your hand. My finger.
Can't be.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Official, always on. Hold on.
That's
Are
the
they
bangle
playing
I
more
gave to
episodes of
Namika.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX?
You know her.
Of course I know
Ah.
her. She was like a mother to me.
It's an ad for Wicked.
I see.
They are playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
She was
some
always
sort.
willing to
I
lend
think
a
it's
kindly
regular
ear to
Yu-Gi-Oh!
others,
though.
but rarely did she
Oh no,
ever
it's
speak of
T.
herself.
Gardner. Even though I guess no,
Is
that's the English name. I forgot
is
what her
it
name was in
really you?
Japanese. It's like
She
Machio
must
or
have
some
arrived
shit. I
shortly
don't
before
know.
the barrier manifested.
I don't know.
For us, it was perhaps days, but for her,
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
Like to take back what I said and claim and try to gaslight Toasty into believing that there is no such thing as
I'm afraid
Discord.
her time with us is
That he's
nearly
made
at
it
an
all
end.
up. Well,
Has she no more soul cells?
ladies just
Soul cells?
She always used hers
Soul do what
sparingly,
now?
but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Soul cells?
Is that really you?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
She must have arrived shortly before, and then they'll just pick up the tiny humanoid and just toss him. I'm sorry, you looked eatable. It's not a word in this game. Well, it is now. That's my dialogue option, and I have chosen
Thank
it.
you, Namika, for your many
Super
years of friendship.
fans.
Take comfort in the knowledge that this is
Who
not
the
the end.
fuck is riding a skateboard at
Be
this
not
time of
afraid.
night?
Your memory will live on in us.
Huh. I almost said
Live on
Fran,
in
but that's
memory.
from like Final Fantasy
The
like
giants
13.
share
No,
a similar belief.
12 or 11. It was one of those two. It's the only person I remember because I remember told that the rabbit's name was Fran. I was like,
Wait.
my brain
where are you
immediately
taking
went,
her?
like Fran Drescher. Why do they all have those little things on their head? We come from the
Worry
Emperor, from
not.
the Robot
She is
Empire.
being
We
escorted to a
put these on
medical
our heads, and
facility in the
GLaDOS
tower.
tells us what to do.
There we will ease her burden.
The cake is a lie, but it's also pie.
I had hoped to
Sweet,
make arrangements for her
tasty
sooner,
pie.
but She wished to remain here for as
When
long
you
as
think
possible.
about it, that's the true
I could not
meaning
bring
of
myself to
Thanksgiving.
refuse
Is
her.
pumpkin pie, apparently, according to Life with Louie. That's a great theory, but let's hear what nude. What the fuck was the person's name? Like something, and then I thought it said
I
nude.
might stay with her for a little while longer.
Oh, maybe I should be quiet then if it's sad. Fuck.
We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Ooh.
Let us give them some time alone.
I'm pretty sure I have the full scope camping.
30 years.
40 years?
No, apparently, there's some time dilation when the magical dome popped up in my last stream. So it was only a few days for us, but inside the dome was like 30 years.
She didn't speak, but
Oh,
I'm
God.
grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
Did I?
It's not the
Did
end.
I not?
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps.
There it is.
Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's
That's a big
inhabitants,
bad dad.
it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become
Daniel.
one.
Big bad
What's more, having met
part
Namika,
of it.
there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together,
He has a whole
these
goddamn
phenomena
what's
strongly
this?
suggest that
Was a
some
challenge
manner
rating
of
15? I
cross-rift
wonder if it has to do
displacement
a little
has
bit more.
occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
So instead of a building, it was an entire kingdom.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate.
But instead of
or even with
an
the Crystal
entire
Tower.
roof of bakery.
Wait, what?
It's something I saw in a video. They were making a reference to what was it, Gurren Lagann. It was like, and then so and so became the drill that would pierce the heavens, but instead of piercing the heavens, it was the roof of a bakery.
In
Spike
essence,
material
we are
was
dealing
another
with a
story.
localized instance
So
of
the
dimensional
the artist could get another tag on
The
their
Essenes will
blog.
no doubt
This is
liken
the
it to
last time I'm
rejoining.
going to tell your fucking ass to stop asking questions. It's like, I should have did an animation of this where it was a guy reading a book to a bunch of kids. And the kid just raises their hand like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, shut the fuck up. Are they playing the next episode of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Which invites the question,
Wait, what was that?
how was such a
Oh, I thought it
feat
said 5D. It's
accomplished?
season 5.
I wish that I had
Grandpa's
an answer for
trying
you,
to
but
read
this talk
ancient
of
Egyptian.
reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
Joey has some type of golden
I can only
gauntlet
tell you that
thing.
we lived peacefully under the barrier's
Oh
protection.
no,
for
Joey's
many, many
snapping and it's
years,
wiping out half of
until the
everything,
day that
including
peace
Tristan's
was suddenly
voice,
broken.
which gives him super strength.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm.
Jared once
The
fucked
barrier
an
was
alien
erected to
stuffed.
isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see. And it was only later
Is
that
this
it was whisked away,
book
along with its
segmented into
contents by
parts?
means unknown.
What did I
In
get?
other words, Sphinx as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to
Fuck, I
uproot
went to
Ra.
do a gas being bitten. Fucking killed myself. Oh.
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
Okay, that was a red flag. What the hell are you hiding there, Sphene?
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain
Wait,
invaluable
did you
insight
say
into
Nurse Fiend?
Alexandria's state of affairs.
No, I said, no, what the hell? What the hell are you hiding, Sphene?
Oh, Sphene.
Hey
there, Sphene. What do you guys
Take you directly to where Zoraljar resides.
Oh, we make old people disappear. You
That
kill them?
you
No,
let
we
us
just
see
dump
it all
invisible
goes a
paint
long
on
way
them.
toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja
think
do
the
as he
ghosts-
pleases.
Doug.
But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here.
This is Doug, and I'm Doug, and this is my brother.
I've come to avenge my
Luigi
father.
Doug.
And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life.
What?
Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question.
This season just.
Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course.
Stop with these games, Sphene. Are you gonna help us or not?
Oh, and ere I forget, your mother,
I don't
Kafkila,
think I
you
am.
might try the Thunder
We'll do
Yards.
Teresa stand and walk away.
What?
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 What are you saying? What to me or
Yeah,
something
you.
else?
What the hell are you saying?
Oh, Tree-sisty. That's how Chris Chan says 360 because he has an accent. So there was a thing, I forget exactly what it was he was talking about, but he was just like, "No, I wouldn't do that. I'd do a 360 and I'll walk away."
Is that where she is?
It's like, don't you mean a 180? Because if you do a
I am afraid
360,
I
you'll
can
just
say no more than
end
that.
up in the exact same
Wait for
spot
the
you were
Thunder
at.
Yards, and all will be made clear.
That's why it was called the Xbox 360, because you would buy it and it would work great, and then it'd eventually crap out on you and give you the red ring of death. And then it would return to the earth from whence it came by ending up in a
It's
landfill.
not as if we have other pressing business.
Ugh.
Not
And not like a
until we can get
landfill,
into this
I mean like the guy
Everkeep
from Beer Fest, apparently. Brain,
Thank
please,
you
you
for earlier.
you don't have to tax
And
yourself.
for being a
Just
friend to
relax.
Namika these past 30 years.
Ugh.
It means a lot to me.
Let the toast do its magic while the energy drink slowly turns you into something less human.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Oh, that's a red flag.
Is it though?
No, I'm talking about the current cutscene.
No, well, I am also talking about the current cutscene, which is it really a red flag?
We were just with her. If this
Because
is
I feel
some
like
sort of a
people
joke,
say
it
that for
isn't
everything
funny.
nowadays. It's like, oh, that guy you're dating only likes having one cat in the house. That's a red flag. It's like, why?
No. It's the red flag is
Because
that
you like-
she mentioned the person that just died, and the entire village was having an emotional thing. Then all of a sudden, the same guy who was very emotional would be like, what? Who? Who are you talking about? I don't know who this person you're talking about. As his device flashed before he said that. Like, that's a giant red flag.
Oh no. It's actually a different thing from Futurama. It's the empathy chip that they gave Bender Bending Rodriguez.
No, it's more or less like a false Hydra.
No.
No, the empathy chip makes Bender feel empathy, not erase memories.
No. It didn't erase memories. It just made them so empathetic they don't. Wait, no. That I was literally the next word was gonna be memories. Fuck.
Yeah, it makes Bender empathetic, but it doesn't erase memories. I'm talking about here is that the device flashed. All of a sudden, he said like he doesn't know. It doesn't know who they're talking about, even though they just had this emotional thing like minutes prior.
You don't understand. That's the emotion of gaslight.
What the cutscene or you?
What emotion? Yes.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about.
Work RPG
I'm sorry.
Maker, make an RPG and have an enemy
How can
that's
you not
just
know who she is? You're
an
in charge here.
anthropomorphic
She was under
olive
your
called
care.
Olive R. Clothes Off.
Then in all likelihood,
I
my
want to do.
memories of her
I would
have
like to
been
do an
stored in the cloud.
based on the head that's just also kind of earthboundish because I like earthbound.
Stored in the cloud. Technology.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really
Wait, were
must
they
be getting back to
saying
work.
that just now?
If you'll excuse me.
Apparently, they stored all the memories of the person who just died into the cloud. That way they won't actually have it. Apparently, have it weighed down on their memories. Like, okay, what the hell? What is this eternal sunshine of the spotless mind bullshit?
It's already been done, Final Fantasy. Oda beat you to it by several months.
What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, with Vegapunk.
What about Vegapunk?
Punk Records is essentially just their version of the cloud.
Yeah, but I'm pretty
Which
sure.
is even funnier because it's in the clouds.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Punk Records is basically only for Vegapunk, while this cloud affects the entire kingdom.
Well, Vegapunk's working on it.
The cloud thing is only for his devil fruit. That's the thing. It's not.
No, you're okay. You need to calm the fuck down with that sass. Secondly, it literally says in one of the chapters that he's working towards making it so everybody on the planet can access Punk Records.
You mean to take out and store their own knowledge?
That was his goal. To be able to access any knowledge that's within Punk Records, yes. That was his ultimate goal at one point, was to try and make it so that everybody on the planet... Basically, he was just trying to create the internet, but in one piece.
But here's the thing I don't understand about that, in essence, because that Punk Records is solely tied to his devil fruit.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing on his head is an electronic device, so technically... He just needs to find a way to make it so that they don't have to replace the entire top of their skull with a weird looking... You know, why did he pick an apple? And I don't mean like in universe. I mean like, why did Oda decide to give?
He's an homage to Albert Einstein.
What the fuck does Albert Einstein have to do with Apple?
Probably physics.
Wait, you're gonna have to repeat that. My fucking Discord cut out.
I said probably physics.
Oh. Yeah, but that would make more sense if he was based off of like Isaac Newton.
Yeah, but you know he is well, apparently the one who made the equation of relativity or something. I
Yeah,
don't know
but
if it's
that
true
has
or not.
nothing. Well, I guess it just has to do with physics, but it's more.
I don't know. It's
based off of.
I mean, Vegapunk draws inspiration almost like at almost everything that has to do with science, though. But the main core foundation though is Albert Einstein. So and the Apple thing is basically is a little bit of a nod to Sir Isaac Newton.
I guess
But
I would have just picked the easier answer and just went, oh, well, it's the forbidden fruit of knowledge in the Bible, so why not make it an apple? Because it's of all the forbidden knowledge that he had.
which again, my whole stance is I thought Punk Records was just his like I thought Punk Records was just his cut off head.
It is, but it also has the ability to link with several machines as well. So his whole desire was to make it so that all the knowledge stored in it can be accessed by anybody at any time. Unfortunately, he fails to see the ramifications of that, which is, I think, kind of leaning on the idea that Albert Einstein worked on Project Manhattan. Or not Project Manhattan, the Manhattan Project, that's what it was called. Wait, was that the one that had to do with the nuclear bomb? I think that's...
So is he kind of find out a way to where like because my question is though is that is there a dome fruit though that like it's still be empowered post mortem?
There's... I'm gonna say theories, even though they're technically not theories, but it's mostly believed within the fan base that awakened devil fruits occasionally will have long-lasting effects, depending on the thing. Because the whole thing is that like we haven't truly seen an awakened Logia user yet, but a lot of the people in the fandom just accept that Logia's awakening powers will just be them permanently changing the environment into their element, which is really dumb because that's been shown more to be more of
a prime example
type situation.
A prime well this thing, a prime example on of something like that is Punk Hazard, where half of it is molten while the other half is frozen, because that was the island where Akainu and Aokiji fought. But the thing is though, they were not confirmed to be awakened, and it was said that that they fought so hard that they permanently changed the weather on the island.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying too, but everybody keeps taking that as that's their awakening. See, my notion for what an awakening Logia user would be the guy from the Revolutionary Army that's got the soot fruit. Because he seems to be able to split his body up into various parts, which kind of makes sense for a Logia. I feel like Logia should be able to split their body parts up and then be able to manipulate that particular thing from a distance. Because he acts almost like anytime he transforms into his like soot birds and stuff, he almost acts like a hive mind, but then again, it's also his body turning into the fucking thing. My whole notion is that when you're an awakened Logia, you just gain the ability to create constructs out of the element that can act on their own without you influencing them. Because it kind of makes it, to me, it makes sense based on the whole thematic thing. Because it's the Logia is just somebody that's alive turning into an element that's normally not alive.
I mean,
and my idea would be that its awakening would be the ability to implant, basically turn an element into that element into something that is naturally alive in some capacity.
I would also
but then again, I'm only really basing that off Soot Boy, so...
I mean, what Oda could have done is that they could have gave the awakening and their power to where their body can turn into the element itself, but that would have made Logias less special in the early season. and would also make
What do you mean?
them, huh?
Wait, explain that a little more thoroughly, because what I heard was they turn their body part into that element, but that's
What
kind of
was that cutting out?
Huh?
What was that cutting out?
No. What you said that you said that something about their awakening being that they just turn their body into the element.
What I said, what he could have done early on is that he could have made their power to turn their bodies into their element as their awakening. But if he did that, though, he would have made them less special in the early season. And and also gave them less inclination to learn hockey, because hockey was their only counter, well, besides Sea Stone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other thing is that if the whole thing is at the beginning of it seemed very much like he didn't have proper classifications for devil fruits, because right up before the Grand Line, it was right around the time they started making classifications for devil fruits, because when you get into Drum Island, Dalton explains the types of devil fruits that there are, category wise, and then it's just prior to that it was just, oh, they have a devil fruit power, they didn't seem to have categories in the story at that point. And it wasn't until Dalton started explaining, oh yes, my ability to turn into a fucking bison is a zone type devil fruit ability, and then it's just oh, and then I don't remember if they classified smokers as a Logia at that point yet. I think they waited till Crocodile to use the term Logia, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's pretty much that fucking SpongeBob meme that my brother sent me. God damn it! You remember that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob was freaking out because his cousin that used to beat him up when he was a kid was supposed to be coming to visit?
Oh yeah, and what was it he was big as a kid, but then apparently sponges and his type of sponge grows exponentially, so he and his cousin stayed the same size.
Huh? No, this is the other cousin. He. Wait. My tired brain is getting confused here.
Are you confusing his dim-witted cousin?
No, because you said that they stayed the same size. That's the part that my brain focused on. Were you talking about his cousin?
His cousin stayed the same size, while SpongeBob literally grew up.
Yeah.
And the part I like about at the very end is one, SpongeBob's not no more scared of his cousin though, and two, is even though his cousin sees that SpongeBob has grown 10 times taller as he is, he's still trying to beat him up like the old days. He's that's the old days, right? That's right, that's like the old days.
Yeah, they had it. The SpongeBob as a kid being bullied was Luffy and Smoker, and then it was pre-time skip, and then it goes post-time skip, and it's Smoker, and he's as the cousin just trying to beat up SpongeBob's toe, and it just says Luffy after the time skip. It's yeah, Smoker kind of borked at that point.
Well, I mean, they gave a lot of promotions to Smoker, but Oda again didn't have time to actually upgrade Smoker's toolkit, if you say, because they focus more. In fact, he even focused more on Tashigi and how powerful she is. But Smoker didn't have a chance to actually showcase how powerful he can be. And so he focused more on the other characters, though, meaning the Straw Hats, also on Aokiji, on leaving the Marines, blah blah blah, and also, but overall, the one thing I don't like is that how Oda just forgot about the members of the quote unquote members of the Supernovas, how he made some of them relevant to the plot, while he made others not so relevant to the point where he killed off some of them.
Well, see, here's the fun fact about that. The supernovas were never originally supposed to exist. And then when he did make them, they were meant to kind of be one-off characters.
Really?
And then because he had so many characters and he didn't want... Well, I guess he ended up creating more characters anyways.
Well,
But
that's
the point is he just kind of shoehorned them in where he felt that they would fit.
No, that's the thing. That's the worst way to make one-off characters, because of the fact that he gave them so much relevance during this point archipelago. You're like, oh, they're the genius powers. They're the 12 supernovas. They're gonna be so important. But so that's not how you frame one-off characters.
I'd like to point out that they were the 11 supernovas. They didn't add Blackbeard until after the time skip, and then they were just called the worst generation.
Regardless, that's not how you frame one-off characters. You frame them to be like important characters that have long-standing relevance to the plot.
Oh god, my internet's cutting out again. Fuck.
I'll stand by this hill. I will die on this hill.
Okay, well that hill was also partially obscured by my shitty internet, so... But yeah, no, I'm not saying that it's the right way to do things. Especially No, my thing is that people like to glaze up Oda as being like the best at foreshadowing, but I mean he's literally just writing stuff for like no reason, like the supernovas, for instance. Like, even if they were just purely made to be one-off characters, they, like you said, they had potential. So even if he didn't want to bring them back, there's always the chance that he could have brought them back anyways. But then, of course, he ended up having to shoehorn a lot of stuff with them, which, in all fairness, making a lot of them become underling of, like, the Emperors kind of made sense, because you're not going to do that to Luffy, so... You have the other characters you can use to show how fucking the New World whips rookies, just constantly handing out L's.
It's less of the fact that they have potential. It's more the fact that how he framed them to be of such relevance. It's like, again, if you're making one-off characters, don't put them at such a high pedestal. Like, give them their fight and support it, and that's it. That just not right for them ever again. Granted, if they're popular, then right for them again. Like how Law became popular, how Yusu's Kid became popular. And yeah, I can see that happening, but don't put the entire group on a pedestal, or just make them one-off fights and see who's popular, and from there, right for who's popular. But don't put the entire group in such a high pedestal to where you expect all 11 to be popular. Main characters notwithstanding.
Oh, sorry.
I said, all I said was main characters notwithstanding, because I forgot that Luffy and Zoro are part of it. Go ahead.
Okay, my internet's starting to fucking piss me off. This is some horse shit.
You okay, dude?
I really don't want to click out of Twitch. No! My fucking internet keeps cutting out. I've literally been saying that every 2 goddamn seconds. It's literally like you were saying something, you'd robot like a split second, and then there'd just be nothing. And then you'd start talking again, and I'm like, okay, I guess my internet's fucking cutting out.
It's always on your end.
Literally watching it right now go back and forth.
Yeah, it's always on your end for some reason.
You don't need to remind me of that. I know that.
I don't know why. I thought you said that. Yeah, I know. You don't have to remind me of that robot Kenshin.
Well, you didn't robot at that point, so there would be no reason to call you that. Or is there? Is this an admission of guilt, Kenshin, that you're a robot? Also, I didn't bring this up, but Toasty pointed out it's a Mac, which I'm assuming has to do with Dr. Vegapunk's apple head.
Yep. I don't know why.
What he should have done with the supernovas was introduce them and then literally have half of them like defeated, and instead of just kind of making them, I mean, I don't know, I don't see a problem with them being like whipped up as like fucking into like the Emperor's crews and stuff like that. But the thing is that like he could have just killed a couple of them off, just as like a show of power for the new world. Like, yeah, no, because the whole thing is that I like the concept of the supernovas because it makes the world feel larger, because now it's like, oh, it's not just Luffy and his crew that were like rookies that came here. There's literally a bunch of them that were showing up, but it's like, kill a couple of them. Just let them die. Just be like, oh yeah, no, we saw what happened. So and so died because he messed with an emperor. I mean, they're already kind of doing that now in the manga. Things have yet to be confirmed, so just, you know, you never really, because that's the problem with Oda. You can never tell if this motherfucker's gonna kill somebody off, even if you see them die on screen. He did it with Pell. I don't know why he did it with Pell. Just let Pell have his fucking goddamn fucking internet. Let Pell have his death. Internet.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but again, do not put the supernovas on the pedestal. Don't even, because the thing that brought me and was bothering me about the supernovas was the fact that they had a page and a scene in the anime showcasing, here's all of them, the worst generation, like blah blah blah, they'll make headway in the new world. Do not have that. Just introduce them one by one, it can be per episode basis, how powerful they are, and again, have each of them be defeated by Luffy, or the Marines, or Admiral Kizaru. Maybe have some of them die. Again, showcase them, their power set. If they're popular, then put them on the pedestal, showcasing their own scene. That's the entire scene of showcase, that's explaining them how they are the supernovas and how they're the worst generation and how like they'll make waves throughout the pirate life is what bothered me. Where he made that promise, but and then he went where he supposedly made that promise about how they'll make waves in the pirate life, but when it comes to the new world, not really. They didn't make any waves at all. It was still under the thumb of the four emperors. Arguably, the only one that made waves was Blackbeard and Luffy.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing.
Like, I get what you're saying. It's like have some of them get killed, have them get defeated. Like, have all of them be like, you know, like have all 11. Well, have all 9 showcasing them winning and showcasing them losing, and from there go into the new world, see who's popular, focus on that, and more than likely it'll still be Eustace Kid and Law. But again, don't introduce all of them at once, saying how all of them are important, and then go and then showcase them taking L's after L's in the new world.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't feel like they introduced them to put them on a pedestal. I think when he was introducing them, he was using it to compare Luffy to the other supernovas, essentially, because the only one that even came close to him was Law and Kid. And they have the most impact in the story so far. Out of, well, I guess Bonnie, but I mean that's going into spoilers.
I mean, I get that though. What they could have done is like have Luffy meet each. What he could have done instead is to have Luffy meet each of them as a character that may or may not come back, rather than just again showcasing that frame to where like they might have an interesting point in the story. And from there, and then what they could have done for each of the supernovas would be like, oh, I'm Luffy, I'm so and so. Let's meet you. Have an argument. We'll fight. Oh, Marines are up. We'll work together. Like I might see in the new world. We might. And again, if they're popular enough, they might come back. Like Law and Kid. If they're not, then they're just like, they're dead or they're under the thrall of an emperor.
Yeah, because see, that's part of the reason that I like that is because of the fact that they use them to show what happens when you get to the new world. It's like you either have to be strong enough to survive on your own, or you have to work for an emperor, essentially. And I mean, he just had the characters sitting there, like he introduced them and was basically doing nothing with them. So it's a logical conclusion. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying that using characters that I guess I'm not really familiar with them, but the characters that were previously introduced as being like, oh yeah, they're gonna do this, and then have broken against the wheel kind of makes sense to a degree in like a storytelling percent. Like
it would, but it would though. But again, it's just a little bad thing. So we're like, well, I mean, these other 9 characters, they'll be just on par as Luffy. Like then the time skip. Lol, nope.
Well, see, that's where I think my opinion differs on that, because I don't think they were saying that they were on par with Luffy. They refer to him as his contemporaries only because they all showed up at the same time, and that the only ones that really kind of were like Luffy's contemporaries as like captains was just Law and Kid. Like all the other ones were just kind of there, and they were kind of like stacking them up as like, oh well, this person's this person's that. Luffy's like, was he the second or the third? I think he was just behind Kid, right?
Yeah,
in terms of bounty.
I believe on the entire bounties though, it went like Kid, Luffy, Zoro, and Kid, Luffy.
I might be counting captains instead of actually.
No, because it also included Zoro and Killer.
Yeah, I know that, but see, that's where I'm like, did Zoro actually have a higher bounty than Law? Like, Law had the higher bounty than Zoro, so I'm just gonna look it up right now. Because I could be thinking that they were just, I could just be referencing the fact that they were going, oh yeah, these are the 3 strongest captains, as opposed to just, you know, listing them based in actual number. I don't. My brain's farting.
I mean, I get what you're saying though, but like overall, I get what you're saying though, but if that's the case, then they shouldn't even be mentioned on so much in the pre-time skip. Just like give them a one-off thing, maybe like one victory, 1 defeat, and that's it. Don't run for them ever again.
Well, I feel like you're making it seem like they just kept glazing them up the entire time. They literally were just like, they're here, and then that was kind of it. They kind of focused more on like Luffy and like Kid and Law were just kind of there at the auction house. Like everybody else was kind of like, we're here and we're doing stuff, and then the pacifistas, and they're like, well, will we make it out of here? It's like, who cares? We don't really know you. With the exception of like Kid and Law.
I think it's because of the fact that I don't know why my perception of it though is like a little skewed, because it might be the fact that how they're introduced so fast, like a shot in the pan to where we might think they're important. I believe it's overall like because how they're introduced so fast, it might seem to be foreshadowing. What it could have done though is give them enough screen time to be like, oh, they're one-off characters, then they might not have importance. But if you don't give enough screen time, then it might be considered foreshadowing. Which again, it could be our mistake as audience. But if you give them too much screen time, it'll be like for sure they might come back in the future. So I think it's because of the fact that in the episode they showcased the supernovas. And my personal point of view, they might have gave them a little bit too fanfare, and which is why they could be considered like contenders for the new world. If they had a little bit fanfare, and then I could just rent them out as like one-off characters that might not come back. But when I first saw the episode showcasing the supernovas, I thought they'll come back and interact with Luffy in the new world. Like I legitimately thought I'll see all of them come back, including the most forgettable supernova on the fallen monk. I think Oroge was his name.
Arouge.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, they do kind of like, even I feel like wait, I forgot about this guy.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking.
What's fueling most people's ideas that Enel might come back, and that's like the longest shot I've ever fucking heard. It's like, why would he come back?
Yeah, he's on the moon doing
like,
moon stuff.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is that I'm trying to remember who said it. There was somebody out there that was just like, oh, it could be Enel coming back, and it's like, I mean, why though?
I mean,
like,
that's the thing. I mean, just because Arouge is a Shandian doesn't mean Enel's coming back. Which has
I mean,
has Oda ever stated as to why the Shandians, who were originally on land, had wings?
No, I don't think he has. No, I think they said originally it was because they actually were from like the Sky Islands, and that because I just recently watched the fucking Sky PR too, and from what I remember of the dialogue, Enel basically said that the Shandorans lived in the Sky Islands like hundreds of years ago, and then they fell to the Blue Sea, and then ended up coming back up to the White Sea after what was it called, Jaya? That part of Jaya got blown up into the fucking sky. Because because most people that watch the anime don't get any of the cover story, because they tend not to turn any of that into anime, with a few exceptions. Enel finds out on the moon that all the sky people come from one fucking place, and that it may have not even been from Earth. It might have been from the moon.
Oh,
which I highly doubt. I think they just kind of flew to the moon. But
voice acting. Yep, voice acting. A voice cutscene. Hello, tiny robot.
Bullshit.
What is this?
Ironville!
A trap?
Oh, did it just literally just give
It's a
me
tarp.
right there? Sick. Wait, no, that might not even. Where the fuck is Lawn?
It really is you!
Oh god, your mother is in that robot thing?
Huh?
Okay, well, if this is... Your mother is a robot.
I just had to get a look at you in the light, and I can still hardly believe my eyes.
Oh no, that mother's a fucking lunchbox.
My darling, what now?
Ow. Beep boop boop bop.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Fussy little bun bun?
Never say that again.
Why the long
Why did it zoom in on her face like that?
I know that laugh anywhere.
She's just... Her brain is just dying.
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing? say that I do. But you know my father?
She comes. Watch out, boy, it's a small percentage of urine.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother,
Sex
Kafkiwa.
jokes.
I'm sorry?
Oh god. I thought that said I was in Marina. I took an air to the news. Like, lighthouse.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
We found the resistance.
Just when I
If
thought
they were
I was
really a
starting to get a
resistance, they
handle on
wouldn't
this place,
band together. They
how
would
are things
each
still
other.
getting stranger?
Amateurs. This is Buford. He's so good at rebelling, he rebelled against the rebellion.
But wouldn't that mean he's part of the thing they're rebelling against? No, that's the best part. He's rebelling against everything, like the kingdom, the rebellion, and even himself. So he's doing nothing. Yeah, he's doing nothing.
Yeah, I mean that's the true evolution of man, the true dichotomy of man. If I continually use that word.
As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. Can't think of a few people in this world quite so spirited. But as to what's happened, need to ask her later. Overall, I feel like that'd be a good way to actually end this. So a weird thing we experienced so far. We went through a dungeon. Apparently they use soul energy as fuel for some strange reason to give themselves extra lives, bastards. And we're now in this high tech magic tech thing with like thunder energy and stuff. So okay, and also time dilation. Peep the horrors with the time shenanigans. Anyway, and that'll be it for me. I'm pretty sure Edward's still on preparation to get his computer back up and running. So, but I'm pretty sure he's has stuff to do once that happens. Right, Edward?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, you can find me here at twitch.tv/KeshasKura. Find me on YouTube at KeshasKura. You also find me no longer on Twitter. You can find me on my account's still up though because I'm trying to pick a good date to actually get that delete my old Twitter account. Also, speaking of which, though, we need to actually contact Jared. So in case you, me, and him want us to keep our Twitter account.
I say we just keep as many accounts as we can and just try to. I was gonna say spam, but I don't know if that's the right word.
I mean, to be fair,
anytime we do anything, just post it across all of them.
But anyway, I might still have my Twitter account though, but find me more on Blue Sky. As any announcements when it comes to Twitch will be on my Blue Sky now, under Keshasakura. No underscore this time, since I have now claimed it. And you wish to support my channel and all my endeavors, go ahead and click on my mask. I'll help myself very, very much. Like the channel while I do, go ahead and please give me a follow. I'm only about 6 away from my goal. And with that, I'll bid you guys adieu. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.